Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this. If you did, I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So, I'm starting my MCU journey, review wise at least. Uh, I am gonna do these in release order, and I am also not. I'm gonna do a couple after Endgame, but I'm not doing them all after Endgame because I'll get to that. No, I'll say it now because I think it kind of fell off after Endgame. In all honesty, there are good movies after Endgame. Don't get me wrong, and but I really feel like Marvel lost their way, and the MCU lost their way after Endgame. I really do. But I will get to that when I get to those movies further down the line. There's a lot of movies to review up until then. So let's start with the beginning. Marvel had made some movies prior to this, but this started the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that is with the 2008 movie Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think. Oh, wait, here we go. Cool. I didn't know. Robert Downey Jr., man. Bum, ba, 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 ba. So cool. Ah! Yep, so cool. There's the back of that. Okay, sorry. Anywho, put that back in there. This started the franchise. This started the universe. If this got, if they messed this up, we would have no MCU move. We would have no MCU universe currently. They didn't mess this up, and this is even if you don't like superhero movies, regardless of that, take that out of the picture. Just say it's a normal action movie or drama movie in that regards. This is a great movie. This is a fun, action packed, dramatic movie about a selfish billionaire who sees the errors of his ways and he changes dramatically, and they pulled it off. The script is awesome. The actors are incredible. This put this brought Robert Downey Jr. back. And I'm saying that because I know if you look at articles from the past, at this moment in his career, in his life, he had problems and he was struggling. And people didn't know whether or not he this was a good choice. They bet on the right horse. They laid down their bets and they placed it on Robert Downey Jr., and he paid them in full. He brought his A game in this movie and in this universe. I'm not saying other people couldn't play this character of Tony Stark, but Robert Downey Jr. was perfect. Just like Hugh Jackman, the cards came right and he was perfect for Wolverine. Robert Downey Jr., the cards just laid perfectly, and even though he was having his problems, he got his life together and he brought his A game. It revitalized his career, and he should be eternally grateful for the MCU and for Marvel and for the casting directors. And this movie is just beyond awesome. If you're a comic book fan, you should watch it. If you just like action movies, you should watch it. If you like movies in general with phenomenal acting, you should watch this movie. It is very well done, and I think everyone who enjoys action movies or comic book movies should experience this at least once in their lives. Put it this way, Marvel had other movies prior to Iron Man. Most of them are really, really fun. I enjoy most of the Marvel movies prior to this. Like the early 2000 movies, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, the two Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba, the three Blade movies. I I will probably review those at some point in my life, but with the MCU, this movie could have blown up in their faces. If this movie failed, we would not have the MCU that we currently have. Obviously, I think they fell off after Endgame, minus a couple movies afterwards, but I will get into that later. But from this to Endgame, I'm not saying every movie is perfect. There are some okay movies, but if this movie failed, we currently would not have the MCU that we have now. This movie did not fail. Robert Downey Jr. was fantastic, and I think this movie set everything in motion, and it is well worth your time. It is currently on all platforms of physical media: DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. It's available to buy streaming. If you have this subscription, it is currently streaming on Disney Plus. I do strongly recommend this movie. The MCU should hit it out of the park with this first entry. They had a plan going in, and this movie succeeded expectations. It brought the MCU to life, and I think everyone should at least, if you like action movies, if you like drama movies, if you just like movies in general, I think you should give Iron Man a chance. Everyone brought their A game. This revitalized Robert Downey Jr.'s career because of what he was going on, and he should be grateful for this for the rest of his life. That's all I got for you today. I really hope you liked this review. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe below. In the comments, let me know. Did you like Iron Man? Do you feel like I do that it pretty much revitalized Robert Downey Jr.'s career? Uh, is it one of your favorites? Because there's a lot of good movies between this and Endgame, and I'm going to get to them all eventually. I'm going to do these in order of release order. So the next one, if I don't do a different review, my next MCU movie entry will be The Incredible Hulk. Look forward to that. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Share this if you can. I really appreciate it. I will see you on my next one. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic day. See you guys later. Alright. That's all I got. On the next one.